back to MKQ Barrel Racing. It's Mariah here, and today we are going to be vlogging a chaotic day at a rodeo with me. So right now we're just putting on Whiskey's boots and hurrying because we are about to miss the grand entry, which I am participating in. On Whiskey's sports boots, we had to put on her bell boots, which are blue sparkly ones, which are so cute on her. She looked amazing in blue. And then we grabbed her saddle pad, which is a CSI one, and it's a little extra long just because it fits better. And then we put my saddle cover on, which was a blue sparkly one, which is so cute on her. We've had this one for 2 years now, and it looks amazing on her every time. Then we brought out this saddle, which I had to have my mom help me because we didn't bring our stool. And with Whiskey being like a 16 hand horse, it takes forever. So then we had to take off my pink boots from yesterday off. Took off her pink boots, which were on her breast collar. Off all 4 of the pink boots off her breast collar. I threw down her cinch and made sure the saddle was in the right spot. And then I had to take off my over and under from yesterday because you don't need that for queening, especially if your horse likes to go top speed for queening. And my mom finished brushing her up a bit, and I tightened her cinch, which she's a little cinchy on, but that's from trauma from when she was little. But I just tightened her cinch nice and well. And then once I did that, I had to put her breast collar on. And we made sure that was nice and in the right spot. And then I put her back cinch up. So that and then I realized it was in the wrong spot. Because I had to tighten it yesterday when she was breathing in, so I realized it was way, way, way too tight for her, so I had to loosen it again, but whatever, it's fine. And then I gave her a pat and checked her cinch again. And then my mom had to readjust because it was a little bit on the loop side, which happens. And then we had to make sure everything was all clipped up and whatever. And then I grabbed her bridle and got it all sorted out and went to go put that on while my mom was finishing tightening the cinch a bit more. And I took her halter off and I put it around her neck, and then I tied it around just like you would with regular halter. And then I put her bit in, which I use a lifter bit so she doesn't drop down on those corners. And she took a minute to pick up the bit, but then once she did, I put her ears in the ear lobes and her bridle was on. And then I fixed her hair. My mom threw the chaps on. We are using red, white, and blue ones. And she just threw those on my saddle while I finished. Whoa. And then I put my halter on there, and then Whiskey started to walk off a little bit, so I had to hold her. And then we started to warm up. I just started off with some nice walking and just warming her up nice and well because we were doing quite a bit today. And then we walked the other way, and then we started to trot a little bit and really working on getting her to move off of my leg and my hand. My hat changed and changed into a new shirt. We walked to the arena and I trotted and made sure to warm her up. And this was after the grand entry. And then we met my friend Q&B Barrel, and we messed around and did some fun stuff. You can go see her mini vlog on her channel, Q&B Barrel official. And then we saw the cutest puppy, which was my friend's friend's pup, and he's so cute. Her name is Cinch. And then we don't do this at home, please. We almost died, and it was so much fun. And then I gave her a pep talk, and then we watched her run, in barrels. She did really good. She placed 23rd out of 33 seniors. And then she got on my horse because her horse clipped his foot. And then I just we walked around, just passing time. And then I started to warm up. I walked both ways. And then I trotted both ways. Yeah, making sure she had lots of headroom. And making sure I had some good... And then we cantered. Cantered. Which she was not picking up the correct lead. So I just continued trotting her, trying to get her to collect herself. Yeah. And then I put her boots on, which are her white sport boots. And this took quite a bit because they kept getting stuck together, which was so good. And then we kind of had a conversation. And then I did her back then we can, like, make each other feet. Tips of, like, us warming up. Cannot forget about the sport boots on the back legs. Keep their legs nice and safe. Make sure to Velcro everywhere. Wow, Q&B Barrels official gave my horse some pats and made sure she was nice and calm because she was not standing still half the time. And then once we did that, we can be like putting boots on, we warmed up and I walked towards the arena. Just walking because you can put it before you run. And we talked about how much we love the back view. You can put the back view before you run. It's like so fun. And then I got ready for my run. I had to fix my hat because it almost blew off my head. And my sister was riding Tahana, our retired horse. And I just made sure to walk her a bunch, stop her, trot her both ways. And me and my other friend Brianne kept warming up together. Don't mind my dad, please. He was just standing like Superman. And then I trotted the other way too. And my friend's horse, Millie, was not happy about that. LOL. And made sure to get her nice and warmed up for our run. Because she was getting really tired, so I had to wake her up. But then I stopped her, turned her the other way, and did some loping, which she was not into for the fast. And then we did the other way too. Or I guess not. And then it was time for my run. I was up next, so I kind of walked her in circles a little bit. And now it's time. So we walked into the arena. She was really calm, really glad of that. We don't have a gate entering spicy pony. So thank you so much to Q&B Barrels for this angle. Yes, I know I was being a little, she needs this extra pushing. We gave her electrolytes and yet she still didn't go as fast, but that's okay. The barrel turns was really nice for first and second, and then I didn't use my inside leg enough and I kind of gave up riding. Half the time while I was whipping I hit myself, but we hit third, but that's okay. We still would have gotten a 19 if we didn't run into that barrel, so I cooled out again. Like just walking, kind of doing the same kind of like area. You can like put the back view before you run. It's like so her out. And then we were lucky enough to get snow cones from Kona Ice, and I hope y'all come back for the next one. Subscribe.